At another video. So today we are going to be talking about another one of BTC updates, price prediction, and where price will be ending up. How soon is always a mystery because you do not know what goes in between, especially as you know in a one ride up. Let me explain. In a ride up, let's say this whole part right here, if I box this whole part up in this ride up, probably on the inside, if you actually check it out, it's gonna look like more of this just on the inside, but it is a ride up. So on the smaller time frames, of course. So what I'm trying to say is, let's get to it. We're gonna be doing price prediction and probability assessment, because that's what we do as traders. We try to slim down the possibilities of where price will be ending up so that we can come out on the W side. So to start off, I know recently BTC did have a very crazy big ass order block. I mean, it's not an order block, sorry, it's we don't go by that name anymore, but it's more a box method confirmation, which in other terms is actually just one big. But I do have so that's one big zone to follow. But the problem in the box method, as you guys remember, we need price to break out in at least one direction. It's either from here, price will break out of here, come back into mitigate, and then fly back up. I mean, if we get rid of these past lines, and I show you the ones from here, and if you guys take a look, it is basically the same thing, where there are only two options, in the sense where either price breaks in the downward direction, goes back up and trades off, or the other way around. So now we need to wait for price to show some sort of movement. Only then can we be able to start making changes. So now if we take a look at Solana, hold up. Okay, so at least Solana has some oh shit, it's raining right now, so I hope you guys do not get disturbed by that sound. But if we mark out Solana's top line and we take a look at how price actually broke through trading, hit this top, mitigated inside, and then flew out, this proves that there is some sort of movement within the Solana database, and Solana is still moving in the positive direction. So from here, as you guys can see, price is still trading inside of some sort of in zone. So with that, we can see price at a breakout to up, and the same way it can do downwards right here, just like that. And with this, we can just mark out both bottom and the top. Yeah, it's raining very heavily right now, so I hope you guys do not get affected by the rain sounds. But with that, I hope everything's okay with you guys. So from here, from here, if we see a long position, price come out, breakdown, this is where you put your old block. Of course, you try to put stops at the bottom, but if stops at the bottom are way too wide, you can always put stops 50%. Of course, if it does hit your stop, you have a better entry for a bigger ride up. And then from here, same thing with a short position. If you enter from the bottom here, stops at 50. I'm not so sure why it's so wide compared to the other side now. You can write it out for a bigger W trade. So now if we look at Ethereum did have a breakout. Okay. So now we can start at least having some sort. But the problem is this is another going to be a big box indeed. So this is going to be, because price broke downwards. From here, as you can see, price did break down here. So from here we are only expecting price to actually come back down here. That's what we're expecting, and once price does do that, its mitigation point, when let's say it mitigates this much of the new box, because this then becomes the new box, right? Let's say it does become the new box, price will have to come down from there because it's already mitigated about 50% from there. So it's always a connection where now that after that this becomes the next box. I mean, this is just a hypothetical situation, but you understand what I'm trying to say. It's all a chain of straight movements, and they always end up with a predicted movement within the area. So of course, looking at ADA now. Okay, ADA also has some sort of clean movement, which will be helpful to us. What we're going to be doing is trade in the upward direction, downwards. We're going to see price trading up, down, and then towards the upside. And then just like that, this will become our next box. From here to here is going to be our next box. Which then creates a point of break here, a slight mitigation point. It's already trading above. So we are expecting price to trade up, but we can of course expect some sort of rejection and then a break up. There are multiple things that can happen as long as it doesn't break from the bottom line here, because if it does, it's a clear situation of a break a structure, which is never a good thing. I mean, it is a good thing in terms of starting a whole new system, but other than that, it's not necessarily going to turn out very good because of how price is moving. And you do not want it to do tons of BOSs, because that's just not how things work. Anyways, that was all I have for you guys today. I did the update that I usually do on Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, and ADA. So of course, I think you guys liked and enjoyed. Of course, do let me know what you guys want me to look at in terms of the coins. And other than that, I will definitely be seeing you guys in the next one. I'll be posting again tomorrow.